All right, time for some Astroneer, everybody. Let's load it up, let it rock and roll. Let's go. See if it updated. Sometimes I have to press the update button on the dashboard for Twitch like 50 times before it updates. Not doing it. What a bummer. All right, well, screw it. We'll give it a minute. Yeah, well, it loads quick because I got a very nice machine, thanks to my awesome peeps here on the stream. All right, so here we are. I think the last thing we did was we took all this stuff to the new planet, and then it disconnected us. Let's go. Now, again, when you first start playing a game, especially a 1.0 version of a game, sometimes you're going to have issues along the way, but I absolutely love this game. It's incredibly great. It's also up for a bunch of awards. Let's throw that in the chat as well. I'll throw that in the chat again, mods. It is up for a bunch of awards right now, so go ahead and follow that link in the chat. My mods will throw it in there in a second. And go ahead and vote for Astroneer if you want to. I went in and did. I voted for them. I think they did an exceptionally great job at this. All right, launch. Now, where were we going? We were Caldor. And I think we were going here, right? To Vanessa is the next one. Yeah, I think Vanessa is our next one. Let's go there again. Heading over. Again, if you haven't discovered this game, it's called Astroneer. Now, we've gone to every single planet. We found out where all the resources are. We've gone all the way to the centers of the planets. And now what we're doing is we're going planet to planet, fixing up our bases, as well as basically try to power up the planet. You'll see when we get into it. We've got ourselves a nice little landing spot there. I'm going to assume it's that one. And I actually put the beacon on, which was great. There we go. Perfect. All right. We're going to go ahead and exit this. Now, what we're working on right now is these beacons that shoot big beams up in the sky. Find out where this beacon is. Over that way, it looks like. Yeah. You can barely see it right there in the cloud. It's real foggy. Now, what I did is I started here. I landed, and we started from scratch on most of these planets. And what I did was, I actually shaped up a platform. So it's up off the ground to see if I would like that, right? Like this, up off the ground. I made this whole thing from scratch. And I shaped it up, and then I put my base up there to see if it would have any effect. Really, you just build it on the ground. Just as good. And we tried different style of bases. We tried some down in subterranean. We tried some up above. We tried a whole bunch of stuff, but I feel like the best one is to actually go and take the stuff to the beacon, which is straight off that way. So basically, I just want to build a road from where I'm at over here to over there. Now, I've got some canisters and whatnot that I can use. And we're going to go up here, and we're just going to pop inside here one more time. And that's going to save, and then we can exit. So we don't have to do that transition again. Now, we actually have a little car here that we can utilize. So we're going to get our little rover here. Run into some stuff first. Now, you got to be real careful because you can fall down little holes here and to your own demise. Again, I want to kind of just line this up like so. Get some of that out of there. I'll try to find a nice flat area to get that going. All right, and then we'll go ahead and shape out some of the ground here. Now what we're trying to do is capture that ground so we can use it as a ramp, like so. Let's build ourselves basically a little bit of a freeway where we want it to go. And if we run out, we can grab it from somewhere else. Right over here. And keep it going. Keep it nice and even if we can. We hold down the control key to keep it nice and flat. And then I'll get it to kind of an edge. Nope, not that edge. We'll get it to an edge. And then we'll shape down. We'll create basically a bit of a road. Now, I've been having a fantastic time in this game. Because a lot of really fun game mechanics that you can work with. Oops, wrong button. Hitting the Windows key. A lot of great game mechanics that you can work with. You just got to find that right angle. Oops, wrong button. Got to use the right button and the right angle. There we go. Try that again. Try that again. There we go. Whoa, look out for your head. And we just try to match it up to the terrain. There we go. We got ourselves a nice road. And we're going to go ahead and just take this back. And drop it off. What do we got on us that's filling us up? Tons of stuff. Tons of stuff. All right. So some of the stuff we're also going to need is going to need a way to power our little rover here, or it's going to run out of power eventually. As well as we got some other stuff to take out of here and use toward our base. Kind of feel like I should just move this landing pad like we did last time. And just stock this up. And then just take everything over there instead of walking it back and forth. What do I create? 2 landing pads. I'll just use 1. Alright, so we can go ahead and take some of our stuff. Like we got a big rover up here too. One of the larger rovers. We're going to go ahead and take that out. I'm going to set that down here. Like that. Ooh, look out. Getting crazy. Getting crazy up in here. Alright, we're going to take this down. I'm going to look for our seats. Let's see, where's our seat? This one? Nope. Here's what it looks like. Probably should look like a seat, I would imagine. Again, we've already powered up some of the planets. We have not done all the planets yet. Put it on our back. Oh, it's right there on our backpack. There it is. Alright, we got a seat. We're going to go and put our seat in there. Apparently in the wrong direction. Always just change it after we put it on there too. All right, now we got a much bigger rover, right, that we can use to transport all of our goods, right, back and forth. And we're going to take this whole base out. We're literally just going to make a road from here to that other thing, much like we did on the very first planet, like this. But we want to make sure that we have some way of regenerating our power. Of course, we've got that. Notice how it's starting to fire up there. We can also take a whole thing of batteries, or one of these batteries, like this. So let's just set this back over here, and we'll just put these in the back, like this. Allow us to do that. Now, actually, you can have multiple things connected to it as well. We'll come back to that. Let's get this out of the way, and now we're off and running. Do I have any solar power here? Good question. Lots of oh, yeah, I got one of those big solars there. I don't see any small solars there. No. Alright, well, I think I'll be fine. Let's go. Oh, I got room in the front. Hold on. I got some room in the front. Let's get it going. Alright. There we go. Might as well take as much as we can. Now look at the difference between this car and this car. Right? Just slightly bigger. Just a smidge. Just a smidge bigger than the other one. I'm actually going to take all this organic out. It's not blocking me here. What we got here? Oh, this is just doing internal power thing there. Oh, hold on. Maybe a little too close. Just a smidge. Smidge too close. Oops, wrong way. Want to come from the truck into the thing. Now what it's going to do is it's going to try to power that thing up. You can see that it's powering up on the side here. Some of these you got to keep a consistent current. Some of them, all you have to do is just power it up. And I'm probably going to get hit in the face with that thing. Let's see. You can see it's draining the power here. I like this little car. Sometimes it's easier to get in and out of the lower levels of the caves. Grab that and get rid of that. Then we got a nice research item. Take that out. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and speaking of research. Attach that over there. Get rid of this. Go ahead and just clear this all out. There we go. Let's see. Evil plant. Bye-bye, evil plant. That's how you get rid of those evil plants. You can actually plant those plants too. I might get around to it. Okay. Now we need to work a bit on our base. The first thing I'm going to do is get right over here, and I'm going to go ahead and take my ship and we're going to move it down. Try to keep it from falling over. There we go. We're going to figure out what these vents are for too eventually. We'll get it going. Don't tell me. Now, of course, when I'm playing, I'm just kind of talking out loud as I'm playing. So keep that in mind. So don't say, oh, Kismet do this and Kismet do the other thing and a thing and a thing. And if you just do this and not make that easy. I do appreciate that. I know where that's coming from. It's coming from a nice place. But remember that I do want to discover it the old school way by actually doing it. I do love games for that reason. Oh, Philip. Spontaneous dancing. Thank you. All right. Out of nowhere there. Out of nowhere. Gotta love it. Lots of hype in the chat. Insidious showing them some love. That loaded up quick. Is there a tongue plant? This is where the tongue plant. Yeah, I just got it. Oh my God, this game. It is so good. Hey Galvin, what's up? Woo, I finally figured out the terrain analyzer tool. Now if I can only figure out why Astroneer randomly crashes. Yeah, mine's been randomly crashing some time too, but you know, it's the beginning. 1.0 version, it happens. You know, I'm sure they'll work on it and get it going. Bless you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you in the chat. In fact, give 1,000 kids caps to all the nice people who blessed me there. Appreciate that big time. Let's do it. Now, of course, what I want to do is take everything out from up here, right? So I don't have to run up here every single time. One of the drawbacks of an elevated base is that you have to kind of run up here all the time. Oh, why don't you put them back? Is that that does get old running up here. And that's why I thought, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and make a base and put it inside the lower area so I don't have to keep running up here to, you know, melt my stuff down. And that worked okay. Except for eventually, like right now, where I've already been to the cores of all the planets, and I already know what's going on, what I need to do in each planet now, roughly. I don't need elevated bases. I don't need the base to be underground. What I need is I need them to be wherever I want them to be in a nice, convenient location, which I find right by the beacon there, the beam that's shooting out of there somewhere. That's shooting out of there. That's where I need my base to be, and so we're going to try to work our way toward that. Get that up there. Unplug these. So what we're doing is we're just going to go ahead and move all this stuff kind of down here by where my rocket ship is. Something really cool about that. Something super cool. All right. By just being able to pick it up and move it, you know, around like that. Now, this planet has lithium, something I've been looking for a long time in this game. I went planet to planet to planet until I finally found it. And you can tell when I found it because I made a crazy ton of batteries to keep everything running. Now, I think the way to conquer this game is basically to go in and find a way to create power and then also find a way to store the power, right? Because once you have that, then basically you have unlimited power. You no longer have to worry about power and being able to drill and collect resources and all that stuff. You've got that down and ready to rock. So basically, that's what I set up here on this planet, but just using small batteries before I had the ability to do the larger ones. And of course, again, we did this elevated base. And now we're going to kind of fix this elevated base. Literally just drop all my stuff off from up here. A big giant pile. Some of you with ADHD right now are freaking out. You're like, Kismet! Bro, the mess! The messes you've been making lately, they drive me crazy. Just making giant messes. Trigger your audience. I know what you're doing. You're just trying to trigger us in the chat. All right. Now, I made it. Now I can take it away. All right. Elevated base going bye-bye. Now, I could make more canisters to collect all this dirt. That's okay. That's okay. We're just going to take it back out. We no longer need it. Lesson learned. We learned a lot from this base. We learned a lot. We learned where lithium is. We learned how to make batteries. We learned a whole bunch of stuff. And we also learned that we don't like elevated bases. In this case. Because it really doesn't do us any good. Other than it's kind of cool, but could have done it on the ground just as easily. As well. You know I gotta get those little thingies. Gotta get them. Now I might be thinking, Kismet, how do you shape so quickly? I do have some boost mods on my kind of thing with the thing. This thing, my kind of drill tool. So I do have the boost mod, the wide mod, and the drill mod, level 3. What that does, that allows me to, of course, drill out or cut out the landscape much quicker. It's called voxel shaping. Incredibly fun. Now what I'm going to do is, since I already have an entrance to the actual center of the planet, we're going to go ahead and just try to even this out a bit here. And use what we've already got. Let's say... right there. We'll just try to flatten this out a bit. Seems kind of crooked. Seems kind of crooked. Again, you kind of just shape in two directions. Try to soften that edge a little bit. Good enough. Good enough. All right, now we're going to go ahead and just shape all this out. Because what we want to do is we want to have the ability to run straight over here and get to our subterranean area eventually. Now, really what we want to do is power up those beacons. And that's what we're going to work on here in just a second. Now, I'm kind of looking at the angle, see, so I can angle it straight down to that. That looks pretty good. Looks pretty good to me. And we'll cut off the top of this here. And see how this is kind of going up and going down? Not liking that. My camera thing is being really weird. Stop that. There we go. Oh, out of stuff. I absolutely love the shaping in this game. It is so incredibly fun. Then soften that edge a little bit. All right. Now we want to make sure that our vehicles can actually move. Sometimes they'll get stuck under the ground when you're shaping. Oh, that one's good. That one's good. And again. The heck? Yeah, keep it under control over here. What happens if we put this thing on this thing? Hold on. Tempted to find out. And I was like, oh, worth a try. So again, you can see I've shaped this out so I can take my vehicle down there. My smaller vehicle. I'll probably take the large vehicle down there now. And then we no longer have that thing up high. We can also, maybe I'll just do that. We could also just flatten this straight out. Make this even. Yeah, I kind of feel like doing that instead. Let's just go ahead and make this even. Like this. There we go. Kind of evens out right into that other part there. Very nice. Very nice. There we go. Just take that road all the way up. Okay. Now we got a nice road. Flatten that edge a little bit more. Okay. So we got a nice road. We got ourselves a truck. And we're ready to rock and roll. All right, let's go. Now, when I said I'm building a road from here to there, I really mean I'm building a road from here to there. Now, I probably want to raise it up just a little bit so that we're kind of going up a little bit here. I love the fact you can kind of anti-grav a bunch of stuff. Clearing all the debris in my way. Ah, look at that. Very nice. Very nice. What's up with all this stuff up here? See how it's floating like that? If you just hit the ground underneath it, it'll stop. Now, some of you are thinking, Kismet, you going to stop right there? Absolutely not. We're building a road, bro. That road can be at any level we want it to be. We have the power to make it however. Going on, shaping deal there. All right. Now, we could go down here and we could match it up to this, but we don't really have to. We can make it whatever we want. Try to find that nice angle. There it is. All right, we can do whatever we want. Now, one of the things I just noticed down here is we have some resin. So let's make this a little bit easier on ourselves here. I saw there was an empty spot back here. There we go. Let's put our dynamite back there. Let's take this out. We can come back for this. Don't need this right now. Put that down. Beacon, don't need it. Extra energy, no. I guess we can take a packager. What we really need to do is we need to have the ability, of course, to retain a lot of soil and then put a bunch of soil back down. So we're going to go ahead and make some extra canisters. I've probably got some up there, but let's just make some. So we literally have resin sitting right here. There we go. Just to try to speed this along a little bit. Resin up here. Now I'm actually not trying to get the resin, I'm really trying to get the dirt. The dirt is actually more valuable than the resin to me right now. I'm trying to build a driveway here. Actually, it looks like it's going down when I really want it to go up. Something like that. Kind of like that better. Don't be afraid to change and reevaluate your stuff as you go, because you might see it from one perspective and then you see it from another perspective and you're like, oh, wait a minute, that's not going up high enough, or that's not good enough along there. And there we go. Now I also have a drill bit that I could use. There's something I really love about shaping stuff. I really enjoy doing this kind of stuff. Very, very fun. We're just trying to get a general idea here. There's a thoroughfare. We're taking out the mountainside. Alright, look at these cool plants. I see you, Beacon. Well, some of you right now are thinking, Kismet, you're gonna die! You're gonna... What? Kismet gonna die! It might happen. Even though I could make some oxygen filters right now to save myself. I feel like seeing if it's gonna happen. Oh, I don't think I could have gotten any closer than that. There we go. Luke Evans. Well, thanks for the idea there, Luke Evans, but I see that you just put it in the chat and you didn't actually donate. Otherwise, it would pop up. Unless you actually did donate. Let me go see. Let me go see. Nope. But I appreciate the sentiment, though. Actually, when I first started streaming, someone did that in the chat. They donated, I forget what it was, like $5 or something like that. And I was going to give it to my kids, right? Because they were playing Minecraft. And I said, oh, thank you for the donation or something like that. It was maybe it was $50. I can't remember. And I was going to give it to my kids. And I learned that it was not a real donation. They were just lying in the chat, pretending like they were doing a donation. But thank you for being here anyway. Appreciate the sentiment. Even if you can't donate, I appreciate it. You'd never have to donate in my channel. You can come in here and hang out anytime you want. But I do appreciate the idea. So there you go. There you go. Now, if you do donate directly through PayPal, it doesn't show an alert on my stream. So feel free to let me know. Because there is actually a direct method, as well as going through my buddies over there at Stream Elements. just love building roads, like Kismet Construction Inc. I love collecting the dirt. I love building the roads. Again, I could just build it at the ground level, but this is fun. This is your fun. That's what's part of the thing, right? You want to have the funds. You want to have the funds. All right, I think I moved my vehicle up now. Now, one of the things you can do, of course, is have your vehicle right there while you're shaping, and of course, it'll just constantly give you oxygen and power and whatnot as you go. And I'll come back for all this stuff, obviously, resources and whatnot. Let's go test it out. Working good. Kind of like this angle here better. Starting to flatten out a little bit. Yeah, bottom line, my kids were really bummed when they found out it wasn't real back in the day. But I said, you know, that's the way it goes. Some people try to come in and they try to troll you and all of that. But again, I appreciate the sentiment behind it. I could go the easy route and go that way, but that's no fun. These rocks out of there. Making it the way you want it to go is the fun part. Because I'm going to be going back and forth a bunch of times. Hope I forgot to even the road. Even it out a little bit. The trick is to shape it from both sides to get that kind of area where it apexes together. Well. What are you talking about, a hamper? The Sandman in the sandbox? There you go. Alrighty, let's keep our shaping going on. This is gonna be easy. Got any obstructions? Blocking our ability to drive back and forth. All right, let's see. You're at about here. Yeah, no, a little too steep. Hold down the Alt key. You can have it shape up a bit, and then you can try to find that angle you're looking for, like that. Looking good. We did this on our main planet, a lot easier because that planet's a lot flatter. I think the harder the planet, the more the terrain is more like this, right? Mountains and whatnot. So I think it gets tougher just because the terrain is tougher. And that's what I'm starting to observe anyway. I don't know. We'll see what happens. You know I can't leave that there. It's got to be just so. I've got to have a beautiful ramp. It's got to be beautiful. I think I might want to angle that a little bit more. Let's just angle it a little bit more. Up. Turn around, little dude, so I can see the angle. There we go. Nope. Nope. I just feel like I'm doing these big shapes in the dark. That seems a little bit better. There we go. What I should have done is I should have brought a lot of the little batteries and I could just keep switching them out. Just thought of that. That would have been a smart idea. But such is the way it goes. Clean out that edge a bit. Like back and forth. There we go. And then we'll flatten this out. When we're coming back, let's widen this out too. Widen that out a bit. So when we're coming back this way, we're coming at full speed. Where we're going. Cut out the mountain so we get some more dirt. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. With no power. Ah, fallen tree. Look out. How's my batteries doing back here? Plenty of batteries. Nice. Like yourself, Kismet, I love building roads in Astroneer. There's just something relaxing about it. Yeah, the shaping is like cathartic, man. This could be like a medical a medical use for people who have stress or anxiety. I mean, this is a way to just chill, right? Chill and have a good time. You know, I might have aimed a little high here. I feel like it's going up now. Gotta be a little too high maybe at the end. But we'll ankle it back down again. Alright. Now, there's also a drill on this thing where I could have literally just drilled from there to over there and just created a tunnel. I don't know. I like to go in and shape. I find shaping to be super fun and relaxing. Now you collect the dirt, you reshape the dirt. Goes so much faster. Goes so much faster when you add those boost mods and stuff. Oh, wow. Pretty good. This is even easier. If you go over here to this and you hold down control on this thing, then you can shape it back that way. And it'll be perfectly aligned with this edge, which is super useful. You can take this out. Shape backwards. If you shape backwards, then you can work on that angle. Go over here and get some more power. No dirt. Whoa. Okay, not quite what I intended, but Sometimes the camera goes up like that. See that? It does that. It really irritates me sometimes. Camera goes up. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you to Joy and Tigress coming in, showing the follow love. Appreciate that. Right now, of course, playing some Astroneer. We're just trying to make a nice little ramp here that kind of coincides to our base. We keep running out of stuff. Of course, we could get our crane and all sorts of stuff and fill up 50 of these. Let's get it filled up. Our kind of final push here. Now, I kind of feel like this would have been smarter to go the other way. You know what? I'm going to do that. All right, forget this ramp. You're like, Kismet just made that big, long ramp. Screw it. If I find a better idea, I will use that better idea instead. Hold on. I know you go in there. I've driven you in there before. There we go. All right, we're going to put that right there. Better idea, everybody. Start from the end and work your way backwards. All right, so what you do is you go ahead and just shape right here on the side of this. Reutilize all this dirt. Alright. I think it's better to work from the end and work backwards. Very much like I do in graphic design. And the thing is, you try stuff, see how it works out. If it doesn't work out, you know, if you fail or whatnot, you know, it's okay to fail. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to not quite perfect. And then you come back later and you make it even better. Make it better all the time. Woo, freaky things. Freaky, don't crush, don't kill me. Don't land on my head. Get away from me. They actually don't hurt you, but I just think it's fun to... a little RP there. A little role play action. I'm going to go ahead and widen this out a little bit. For turnaround reasons. All right, disappear already. I know you want to. Go on. Shoo. Shoo, shoo. Go away. When you gotta wait, you gotta dance. Ooh, ooh, gotta dance. Ooh, ooh. All right, well. Now go away. Really? Now, normally what happens if you shape under those, they go away. Not going away. Interesting. Ooh, we learned something new. Oh, but we know the secret, don't we, everybody? We know the secret to this. Get out of here. You can actually push items, which is fun. Like that, right? You can push items around. You can also use your vehicle to push items. Boom! Get out my base! Oh, now we're on a mission. Now we're on a mission to get this thing out of my base. Okay, we got a problem. We got a problem. Why can I not shape that? Oh, I don't have any dirt. There we go. Flatten that all out. Oh, I like a good challenge. I like a good challenge. All right, that's not working. Ah, darn it. Always running out of dirt. Come on, little buddy, get up there. We got this, everybody. No worries. Just need a bit of dirt. And a little bit of luck. Wow, you can't push it as much as you can with the dirt. Now normally you can use your big truck here to push stuff. It does not want to get pushed. Again, normally that stuff disappears too. Apparently not on this planet. We're learning all sorts of stuff today. Okay, we got the knowledge. We got the technology, and we got the skills. That's what's important. Get this out of the way. There we go. Push! Hey, smarts! Gotta use them schmerts, everybody. Using my schmerts. All right. Perfecto. Oh, while we're here, no reason to carry all this stuff back on the way back. Going to offload all this stuff right here. Now, the reason why I'm going to use this is because eventually it's going to act as a perfect place for my base so that I can move around on this planet in the long run. So totally worth the time and effort to create a fun thing, and we're learning some stuff. We learned that those big rocks like that do not disappear. So watch out for that if you suddenly put a big giant rock in your base like I just did, or your future base. It's going to be blocked. So I don't want it blocking my base, obviously. Nice. I wish there was a thing where you, like a Zamboni. They need a Zamboni attachment. Where you can just full on flatten out the thing with your car. Astroneer, if you're watching, Zamboni attachment, bro. I'm probably the top of Astroneer right now. Well, welcome, everybody. By the way, if you're coming in from the homepage, that definitely looks like I'm on the homepage mods. Go ahead and take a look and see if I'm getting featured on the homepage. Yeah. I appreciate everybody being here. If you are new to my stream, my name is Kismet. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I'm a partner streamer. I try to bring a little positivity in your day. I play a lot of different games. Probably most known as the Wasteland Tycoon. If you were at TwitchCon last year and you saw a guy walking around in a yellow fedora and a blue suit with a red tie and a yellow shirt, that was me. I do like to play that character from time to time. You might notice that character on my channel thing over there. My channel avatar. I do love to play me some Fallout. Now, I also love this game, incredibly great, called Astroneer. Where we go around and we can shape stuff out and we can do all sorts of fun stuff. I feel like we got this road done, right? You thought I was going to go all the way back, right? I'm not going all the way back. I mean, I already got a road. Just going to try to shape this bottom part a little bit better. Make it so it's nice and smooth. Oops. Let me start up a little bit higher there. There we go. Try to smooth it out and utilize a nice straight road there. It's going to make it easier on this end. And match that up. Oh, like butter. Like the butters. Come to Papa. It's very relaxing and artistic style game, I feel. Brings out the kind of Photoshop, clone tool, or brush tool feeling. Or Mac Paint, or Microsoft Paint, MS Paint. Whatever paint program you've used. Definitely kind of brings that feel into it. Alright. Now let's go ahead and get these. Oh wait, I just dropped these resources off. Again, I'm going to be moving my entire base over here. We're going to have our subterranean base remain over there. And then we'll build up a base and we'll start to wander around and try to power up the rest of this planet. Let's see how we're looking. Oh man, running out of time, Kismet. Running out of time. There's so much fun to be had in a day. Let's go, let's go. Now again, if you are enjoying the stream, please consider hitting that follow button right up there. If you're really enjoying it, you laughed, you cried, you had a good time, you figured something out, you learned something new today, or if you just like hanging around really epic people hanging out in my chat, feel free to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Appreciate that as well. Our clip links allowed. I want to share a Kismet close call. You can give it to my mods and they'll look it over. If you are a subscriber, that is a subscriber perk to actually put those type of links in my chat. Obviously, just random people coming into my chat typically don't let just random people put thing in there for obvious reasons. I've had problems in the past. You know, all the rules come from someone in the past who've done something that I had to make a dumb rule about. But such is the way it goes on Twitch. Yeah, probably not best to click on random links from the public in your chat. Also, well, listen to the people in your chat who are very often in your chat, but people who are not often in your chat just come in and tell you to hit E while you're flying. Ah! Or Alt F4. Don't do Alt F4. Alt F4. You know, I feel like I could fix that too. I feel like I want to fix that too. Look at that big old rock in my thing. I thought that was going to disappear, but apparently not. Apparently these big ginormous rocks do not disappear. Rather have the battery. There we go. Apparently they do not, so I'm going to have to push them out of here. That is a bummer. Now, in other planets, when you shape out rocks and stuff like that, that stuff will actually disappear. A little bit of road like that. Fix this. Yeah, actually, I think it's kind of wide enough. Maybe I can go up over the top of it. Go up over the top of it. Let's go ahead and move this stuff out of the way. Don't really need those resources, but we'll put them there anyway. But I feel like we're up here, right? We're up here. There's no reason to make it go down and then go up. Why not just make it go straight across, right? Let's do it. We have the power to make it do whatever we want it to do. That's what's cool about being us. Playing some Astroneer. Die, tongue plant. Oh, I just remembered I don't have all the canisters on me anymore. I forgot. We don't have that. Alright, kind of feel like I'm going to aim for the side here. Right here. It only needs to be as wide as your vehicle anyway. So you don't have to really shape that much stuff out. I have a tendency to want to make just a big, giant freeway. That's just me. I'm taking the dirt from down here. And I'm obviously re-putting it up here. Feel like we need to go get some canisters, or this is going to take a while. Don't see any canisters. There's one. Dang it. It's clicking a lot. There we go. Make another one there. Alright, bunch of canisters. Alright, let's do this. Again, it'd be nice to have like a Zamboni that you just collect all the stuff and you go in there and you just flatten it out. Just flatten it out. Be good to go. I totally understand, Kismet. Yeah. I mean, hey, you know, it's always those few people that ruin it for everybody else. But hey, if you're a sub or you get gifted a sub, have that ability to throw it in my chat. Until you abuse it. If you abuse it, then you're still gonna get banned from using links, but using my subs are pretty epic. They are amazing. What I'm doing is just collecting dirt to make my little road here. That's why I'm shaping this all out. There we go. See, we got all those filled up. Really kind of bummed this doesn't. That doesn't disappear. Be nice if it did. Little walk path there. All right, now we got lots of shaping material. Let's go. Lots of power as well. We'll go a little bit wide there. There we go. All right, easy peasy, right? Right over here. Why have that whole extra thing? You just go right to here. All righty, let's get our stuff loaded up, back and forth, and we done. We're gonna build ourselves a fun little base. We're gonna power it up. We're gonna take a little rocket ship on our favorite rocket ship. There we go. That was a close one, right? Let's check it out. Which one was that one? Well, some of you right now are thinking, Kismet, you're gonna die. Oh, when I was running back with the air, I see. Oh, I've done that many, many times. What can I say? I'm crazy. I'm crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. What do we want to do? Let's just go ahead and just make this easy. We're just going to carry the mediums over there. Like an empty medium there. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I wanted to pick up those tethers. Yeah, that was it. We're going to have to tether our way all the way back over here. There's a solar array. Let's get that off of there. What else? We got another one over here. I wonder if you can attach this little one to the big one. I don't know. Never tried. Guess we're going to find out, huh? I guess we're going to find out. Where you going? You stay over there. Crash into stuff. Oh, that would be a confirmed, everybody. Cool. You can plug the little one into the big one. Neato. I love to learn new stuff. Cool. See, what do we do with that graphite? We might have taken it to the other base. Alright, well, let's just load this up now that we got all this stuff. Package up that other seat. Have to pick up those tethers. I always like to keep one of these on me, but we'll put this up here for now. Let's see what else we got. We got a small generator. I hate to leave resources behind. I mean, I could remake all of this stuff, but I hate leaving resources. Let's see. I probably want to take the auctionator as well. Alright, I think that's good for now. That's good. That's good. We'll tow this stuff over there, and then we'll come back. Let's go! Full speed! Test out our ramps at maximum warp. Catch some air! Woo! Look out, look out, look out, look out! Ooh, I'm glad I made that wide right there. Very nice, very nice. Alright. You're like, Kismet, why are you moving your base? I'm moving my base so I don't have to deal with all this all the time. Now, I probably don't need to bring all of these with me back. Let's just keep one. Let's see if we can get by with that. Oh, hold on. Got to take the stuff off in the front. I actually got an idea. Let's just put this there in the front. Then we don't have to worry about the front one. I feel like there was one that was kind of half empty. This one. I got 2 tether bundles on me. No, no, no. No multi-tether bundles. Take 1 bundle. Add that to that bundle. Now you got 1 bundle. Alright. We'll take this back with us. Load that up. You know what? Let's just bring 2 of them. We'll clean this mess up when we come back, or we won't. I know some of you getting triggered right now. Come on! You're doing it again! You're making a gigantic mess! It happens. Full speed! Power drift for the win! Exactly! Woo! Hold on. Resources. I break for resources. Man, so when you start building up some momentum and you're up in the air, I actually tried to stop at the top lip there. I mean, hey, it's free. Free research, might as well grab it. Ah, well. Don't need organic that bad. Always come back and get it later. Good amount of wind power here. Okay, what else can we stick on here? Let's go. Let's take our batteries. Take the wind power. Again, I could go through and package all this stuff. I find that takes a lot more resources and time usually. That's just me. Let's grab this and turn this around. Come back here, ship. Tried to grab the ship and I grabbed the wind thing instead. There we go. All right. Research in there. Wait, there's one right there. Hold on, what am I doing? There we go. I could even make that even more efficient by packaging these wind turbines. Really what I want to package is these tables eventually. Get all these off of here. Medium printer. All right. Get that off. Beacon. I got a bunch of these mediums over here. Tons of mediums. I find that I'm rolling over the thing that I want, and then the second I click it, it moves the mouse. Drives me a little crazy, but that's just my bad clicking. Alright. I need to turn this thing around. I'm blocking my ability to turn around here. Okay. Lock and load in the back here. Good amount of loot. Yeah, I didn't even need to bring those back. I had plenty of them. Plenty of them. Any other medium? All right. Let's leave one of these mediums behind. We'll take this with us. Let's go, everybody. Use that as a turnaround. I like to think ahead. All right, off we go again. Full speed. I think this is the furthest I've moved my base, other than my mega base, my main planet. I think this is the furthest I've moved in. Whoa! Catching that air, everybody. Catching that sweet air. Don't worry, we'll pretty this up in a bit. Huh. Can't unpackage that. Probably didn't have power. Something. Something causing it not to be able to be unpackaged. Get all this stuff moved. And I think we're good. I did mention a similar idea, but you nailed the naming of the Kismet Zamboni attachment needed. Or maybe an add-on module. Yeah, I think a Zamboni would be funny, right? Or the Z module, right? The Z attachment, right? You don't even have to call it Zamboni. You just put the Z attachment, and then most people would know what it was. Power drift. Do you have a winch, Kismet? I do. I do have a winch, but please no backseat gaming. I do appreciate it, though. I know you guys are just trying to be nice. But please no backseat gaming. Don't tell me to go there or do the other thing, because I like to make mistakes. If I die, if I have trouble, if I lose stuff, it's okay. I like to take the journey. And if I fail, well, you know what? I give myself the freedom to fail. A lot of people don't do that in life. I don't know why that is. I guess you get to a certain point in your life and you feel like you can't make mistakes. Then everybody around you doesn't give you the freedom to make mistakes because they're always, you know, on top of you when you make a mistake in your life. I answer to no one. I can make all the mistakes I want. And you do too, really. Really. Give yourself that freedom. It'll be amazing. It'll be amazing once you give yourself that freedom to try and fail and then try again. Air Jordan! Power turn. Ginormous mess. Starring Kismet. Gotta take all the stuff off me. Let's just make a huge, huge mess here. I know some of you are getting triggered. Kismet! The mess! It's so messy! It's messy like Bessie. It's messy. You can't handle the mess. You're just throwing stuff on the ground. You're not even, like, even trying to organize it. Triggered! We'll get to that. That's the next stage. Right now, we're just collecting stuff and dropping it off. We're gonna build an awesome base in the game in a bit, but we got to move all of our stuff from over there to over here first. Patty Slayer coming in saying, nice game. This is a great game, by the way. Incredibly well done. Super, super fun. Great game mechanics. If you love space games, you got to put this one on your list, bro. You got to put this one on your list. I love me some Astroneer. And again, I played No Man's Sky, and I played all of those. Those are a lot of fun, too. I'm not saying those aren't fun. But this one really fun. This one really fun. I love the how complex it is. Has a lot of game mechanics, but it's also very simple to understand. Anybody could step into it and play it. Lots and lots of fun. Again, see, I'm trying to take these tables with me. Like so. Start getting our power set up over here. There we go. And we can go ahead. What else do we want to take? Get ourselves a little bit of power action there. Again, I could package all of this, but it's not that far. We need to go back and forth, back and forth. Just do a little back and forth action. Alright, we're getting down to the goodies. Getting down to the goodies. Oh, I got my light back on me. I have a tendency to take that off and then forget to put it back on there. All right. Now, actually, I have a bigger car, which we're going to go back for eventually. And then we'll have 2 of them. We're going to need that for a later bit of fun. But we might run out of fun here. We might run out of time. I'm just trying to get this base moved. Just trying to get it moved over here. If I feel like I get everything moved over here, I feel like success for today. Let's get it going on. Then we're going to do a bit of sponsored fun. Whee! Oh my gosh. That was some sweet air right there. Sweet air going on. All right, look out! Crashed. Crashed right into my own stuff. Crashed-ola. Again, I hate to leave stuff behind. All right, let's go ahead and activate. Get our base powered up here. Get that going there. Get this going here. Get one of these on there. Let's go ahead and get some wind power. Where'd that extra wind power go? Let's get our base fired up just a little bit. I know I'm throwing at least a few of those suckers. Oh, I hear it. Hear it? Sounds like it's off that way. There it is. A little bit of wind power in there, so it's charging up. And my landing pad not working. Oh, now it's working. Time to set it down again. All right, there we go. And then we'll start to square off our base. A little bit of this action. I always like to keep my power plugged in so that it's always kind of doing something, right? Always kind of keeping the power charged up and whatnot. You see it's charging that up right there. Otherwise, it's just literally sitting there doing nothing. All that sweet power doing a whole lot of zero. Zero stuff. And yes, we're going to power this up eventually. Right now, working on the basics. Working on the basics called moving our stuff. Out of the way! Kismet coming through! Oh, wait. Hold on. There we go. Never know, we might need that spot. Just love it when he catches air, man. I love it when he catches air every single time. Oh man, he's cranking! Barely touching the ground. Of course, that's when you flip over and you end up falling down a hole. But it's also fun too. Try to find your way out of there. I've yet to lose a vehicle. Knock on pressed wood. But I have lost my backpack once. One time. But that's okay. Start with nothing. You can easily get more nothing. Or something along the way. That up there. What else we got? Oh, we got our tables left. And our solar array. We take our beacon. Again, nothing else. Nope. Alrighty. Need to redo our tethers eventually. Alright, a couple more trips. Definitely need to find some graphite. So we can do those tables. Now you can also put the tables on the actual thing and go with that. Is that a beacon? Oh, there's a beacon off the side there. Get that beacon. Next time. Can't see a dang thing. Air alert! I'm so gonna crash one of these times. Just asking for it now. I'm just asking for it. I just love to drive it. Driving's super fun. Driving back and forth, back and forth. Now again, if you are new to my stream, feel free to hit that follow button right up there. Drop the dragon hammer on it. Become part of the Wasteland Tycoons. We play lots of different games in here. Right now, playing some Astroneer. Also play lots of other games like Fallout, 7 Days to Die. Sometimes some Battlefield. Sometimes some PUBG. Sometimes some first-person shooters, RPG games, space games, fantasy games, you name it. Sometimes even some sports games up in here. I do like to play a very wide selection of games. I don't know how that scratch got on there. I don't know how that scratch got on that thing. I have no idea. All right, I'll put that there. And now we're going to do a bit of trickery here. A bit of schmirtness. I'm going to go ahead and get right here on our little rocket ship. Huh. It doesn't have a beacon, but I think it'll work even without a beacon. Let's go find out. Let's go find out, everybody. We're going to take a little trip up into the outer spaces. And let's see if just with the landing pad, if it creates a circle. It does. Oh, hey, smart, smart. Cool, cool. But we moved our landing pad, so instead of bringing all this other stuff on the truck, we just move our ship. Just lands right there on our base. There we go. Very nice. Now we could have left one half of the car over here and whatnot for all of that, but that's okay. I think my guy could make it. At least we're gonna find out, aren't we? He's either gonna make it or he's gonna die. He's gonna die. Let's go, bro. Probably should be looking for some graphite while I'm running. I don't see any. Now, when you look that way, you gotta kind of make up for it by holding down. I'm holding down the A and D keys here while I'm looking, so I'm still running in the right direction. I see you down there, resources and little beacon. There we go. Gonna hoof it back over here. And we're going to go ahead and just leave this beacon over here, except we're going to change it to another color. We're going to change it to orange, which tells us that this spot right here, that this spot is where our tunnel is. I have to listen to that noise for a minute. Great sound effects in this game. Turn that down a little bit. Don't want to do no Air Jordan right here. Low down a little bit so we don't have to run back and put it back on there. Easy does it. Like so. See, you can just put it on the back of your thing. You know, it doesn't have to attach. As long as you're not driving crazy, you just put it on the back. You have to endure that noise, though. But it's fairly easy. Oh. Until that happens. Oh. Alright, we can't leave it like that, everybody. We can't leave it like that. Oh, man, that was a perfect run, too. That was a perfect run. So I have been having, of course, the more complex my bases get, the more crashes I've been having lately. But we save back there, because when you get in and out of your vehicle, or you get in and out of the rocket ship, you will, I might have to run all the way back from the rocket ship. It will save every time. So it does save quite often, but I suggest to save when you do anything big. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right. Oh, cool. We don't have to even put it on there again. All right, cool. We just got in our ship and it's safe. Oh. Try it again. Man, that was perfectly on there last time, too. All right, let's hope that works out. All right, we're going to get a little crazier this time. Gonna get a little crazier, speed this along. Gotta get to me some PUBG fun. We're gonna have some PUBG fun up in here. Alright, slow her down, slow her down. When you start to slow it down, sometimes it starts to turn. Come on, little guy, you can make it. I have a tendency to hold down the right mouse button. That might be it. I might be hitting the edge of my screen, which is causing it to close. I try to let go of the right mouse button more often. But basically, I hold down the right mouse button a lot so I can just see the angle to see if it's okay. Alright, no problemo. No problemo. Plug that in for my power. Get this off of here. Now, at this point, we need some graphite. I think it's probably good to leave it at that so we can go ahead and come back next time. You're like, Kismet. So we'll come back. We were playing a lot of 76. We were a little heavier on 76 than we were on this. But we'll come back and we will, shrink that all down and do all of that. But right now, let's go ahead and do some awesome stuff. Now, if you are watching this in the future on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I want you to go ahead and put, let's see. Let's put... who are we putting in there? Galvanon in the comments down below. Galvinon. N-O-N in the chat below. So I know that you got all the way to the end of this video. Put it in the comments down below. Then hit that like button. Hit that bell over there so you get notified every time I drop videos here on my channel. I drop a ton of them over there. Literally have thousands of them going, and about 50 hours of videos processing right now that will be rolling out up there as well. So thank you so much for watching this video, and watch for the next one. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.